Right.
Are you employed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes,
I am employed here at North Central Michigan College. I am one of the IT interns.
I work at North Central Michigan College, and I'm a part-time worker, so I get about 20 hours a week.
I'm a cashier at Walmart, and I work anywhere from 20 to up to 32, sometimes higher a week.
I work at a Dollar Casino Resort, and I get anywhere from 13 to 24 hours a week.
well, over at the cafeteria, I work about 15 hours per week, so it's kind of like a part-time thing right now.
I work at the school store, and I work approximately 20 hours a maximum.
If I really think about it, probably 3 at the very most. I really kind of work through everything very quickly. I still manage to do very well, but, I just never found myself, studying, 8 hours or anything like that.
How well do you?
I do a lot of last-minute homework because I just can't, because I'm lucky if I get home before 11.
Probably a lot less than I should, but I generally study probably an hour, 2 hours a night.
Too many to count. That's where my social life goes. With as many credits as I take, I generally spend a couple hours a night.
Transferred from a position where I was working anywhere from 35 hours to 40 hours a week, and sometimes more than that, depending on the week. And that was affecting all my homework time because I had no time to do homework. I was either working or going to school.
Right.
But now I think that I'm going to be able to do more because I switched from almost a full-time job to a part-time, where I'm working anywhere from 13 to 12 hours, 24 hours a week. And I believe that I'm going to have a lot more time to do homework.
Too much. On any given day, I probably leisure around 6 hours.
That one's funny. When I'm sleeping, there's my leisure time. Generally, I try to get everything done by the weekends so that I can have my weekends for that leisure time, because otherwise I go crazy. But generally, maybe I have one day completely off a week.
I feel I'm doing quite well. The only problem that I really have is actually showing up to class on certain days because either work conflicts or I'm doing another project. So, I mean, that's really the only thing that actually gets in the way.
Kind of okay. Yeah. Better on some than others, but that's natural. That's how it's always going to be.
Fairly good.
Confident in how I'm doing this year. I'm almost certain I have all A's and B's.
School. The only thing is straight up tell them your schedule. I've had to go in at least 5 times and tell them I can't do this. I have class. You have to move it.
Right.
It's not something flexible. It's like, oh, I want to go to the movies, but it's school. I have to do it. You have to move it.
Right.
Don't focus on school more than, you need the job, you usually don't go to school. But don't forget what you're doing. Focus with school. Don't worry about your job. Your job, if it's too much for you, try to kick it down to a part-time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't, if it's overwhelming you need to tell someone.
Probably the main thing is just apply yourself. If you're going to do it. Don't just waste your time. So actually apply yourself, do the homework, even if you're not forced to. Study hard.
Pace yourself. You don't have to do it all at once, like I'm doing, because it makes things much more stressful than it needs to be. Take a normal load and make sure that your employer knows that you're also going to school. Most people in a college town, for employers, are aware that most students are also having to go to college and balance that. So most of them are going to be pretty understanding and flexible with their hours. So just be open about it, talk to people about it, and don't try to do it all yourself.